Hello guys, so in this video I will be teaching you how to make the Pareto chart for classroom exercise number 1, weekly assignment number 1, and classroom exercise number 2. So I will be doing this in Google Sheets, but for those who uses Microsoft Excel Cloud, I have another video for that. Link is in the description. So first, you want to open this file that's found in the modules and copy this data into a blank Google Sheet. So once you're done copying the data, you go to this cell and type total. Then on the cell to the right, you type equals, then sum, and press enter. So now we have the total that was taken by selecting these values. After that, you go to the cell beside number of times and write percentage. Next, you go to the cell below that and type equals and select this cell / and select the total. And you do the same for the rest. So once we have these values, you highlight them, then click on format and click on number and select percent. So now we have the values in percent form. Next, you go to the cell to the right of percentage and put cumulative percentage. On the cell below that, you type equals, then select the cell on the left, then hit enter. Make sure you don't select autofill. Next, on the cell below that, type equals, and since Google Sheets is doing it for us, you can type enter right away. But if you want to do it manually, you select the cell on top, then type plus, then select the cell on the left and hit enter. Now you can just select this cell and then click and drag it until row 8. Your last value should be 100%. Next, you want to highlight these two columns, but make sure you don't include the total and don't include 136. Then you right click, scroll down, and select View More Cell Actions and go to Sort Range. Under Sort By, you change column C to column D and select Z to A and click on Sort. So now our data has been arranged from biggest to smallest. Next, what you want to do is to highlight these two columns again, then hold the Control key and highlight this column as well. Next, you click on Insert and select Chart. Once we have the chart, you select the line, the orange line here, and scroll down and change the axis into right axis. And that's how we make the Pareto chart for this classwork. Next, I will be teaching you how to make the Pareto chart for weekly assignment number 1. So in your modules, you open this file and then you copy the data into a blank Excel sheet. Once you're done inputting the data, go to the cell and type total. And then on the cell to the right, you type equals, then sum, then hit enter. Next, you go to this cell beside number of times and type percentage. Since Google Sheets is already doing it for us, you can just select enter. And you do the same for the rest of the cells. Once you have this data, you highlight these numbers and then click on Format, select Number, and select Percent. So now we have the data in percent form. Next we write cumulative percentage. beside the percentage column. Next, on the cell below that, you type equals and select the cell on the left, then hit enter. Make sure you reject the suggested autofill. Next, on the cell below that, you type equals, and since Google Sheets is doing it for us, you hit enter. And you select this cell again and drag it until row 12. Your last value should be 100%. Now by this time, we should be sorting these two columns from largest to smallest by right-clicking and sorting it, but since the values are already arranged from biggest to smallest, we don't have to do that. What you want to do next is highlight these two columns, hold the Control key, and highlight this column as well, and click on Insert. Next, click on Chart. So this chart comes out. You want to go to the chart editor and change the chart type from scatter chart into combo chart. Next, what you want to do is to scroll down to the x-axis category and select number of times. But before that, we move the chart and resize it so we can see the table. So back to the x-axis, we select this category, number of times, click on it, and click on select a data range. Once this window pops up, you highlight the column work defects, but make sure you don't include total. Then click OK. Next, you scroll down. Under series, you click on cumulative percentage, then click on this button, select a data range. And once this window pops up, you highlight this column and make sure you do not include 109. Then click OK. Next, you click on Add Series and then select a data range. And you move this to the side so we can select cumulative percentage and click OK. For the cumulative percentage, make sure you select only until 100%. So next, you want to click on the orange line in the chart and scroll down and change left axis into right axis. And that's how we make the Pareto chart for assignment number 1. So first you want to go and open this file in modules, then copy this data into a blank Google Sheet. So once you're done typing all the data, you go to this cell and type total. And the cell on the right, you type equals and sum, then hit enter. So now we have a total of 170. Next, beside total defect, you write percentage. Then on the cell below that, you type equals and hit enter since Google Sheets is doing it for us. Then you do the same for the rest of the cells. Once you get these values, you highlight them and then click on Format, select Number, and select Percent. Next, beside percentage, you type cumulative percentage. Next, on the cell below that, you type equals and select the cell on the left. Then hit enter. Make sure you reject the suggested autofill. Next, you type equals, and since Google Sheets is doing it for us, you hit enter. Next, you click and drag this cell until this cell here. So the last value should be 100%. And again, at this time, normally we should be sorting these two columns, but since it's already sorted from highest to lowest, we don't need to do that. Next, what you want to do is to highlight these columns, hold the Control key, and highlight this column cumulative percentage as well. then click Insert and select Chart. So once we get this chart, you want to come here in the chart editor and scroll up and change the chart type from scatter chart into combo chart. Next, you want to put this chart to the side and even resize it so you can see the data behind the chart. So after you've moved the chart from the side, you go back to chart editor and scroll down in the x-axis category. Then you click on total defect and click on this icon, which is select a data range. Once this window pops up, you select this column, but make sure you do not include total. Then click OK. Next, you scroll down, and under the series category, you click on cumulative percentage and select this icon. Once the window pops up, you highlight this column, but make sure you don't include 170. Then click OK. Next, you want to click on Add Series and select this icon again. And once the window pops up, you select cumulative percentage column. Then click OK. After that, you want to click on the orange line in the chart. So once you've clicked on the orange line in the chart, you will get this customized window at the side. So you scroll down and under axis, you change left axis into right axis. And that's how to make the Pareto chart for the assignment number 2. So that's all. Bye bye.